Recording in progress.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning. So today we are going to start our email writing session, and which gonna very important from your like job oriented purpose. So let's get started. By the way, how many of you know how to write an email when drafting a mail? No one?
No, sir.
See. So actually, the mails and mainly the business mails, it consists of four important things. The first is it tells about the subject. Now let me show you what actually subject. Then we have to proceed with the greetings, then followed by body, and then close. Let's see. Let's say let me open it. So this gonna be the mail which I have to draft. So the first thing what I said, the subject. So here we have to write the subject, then followed by here like you need to proceed with the greetings. And in greetings, what you gonna write? Hi, good morning, whatever, accordingly. And then the body, like regarding whatever the concept or thing it might be. And then at last, you have to proceed with something called closing. So in closing, you have to say thank you or thanking you, whatever. So these are the four important things in email writing. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now let's go back to. So as you can see here, subject, greetings, body, and
Closing.
Closing.
so one by one we'll see. What is the meaning of subject? Subject is something which tells before like reading the body of that. So it gives one clarity that yeah, this mail is related to this particular thing. For example, job application. So the moment you write in the subject, immediately the receiver will understand, yes, this is related to job application. Or if you just write promotion, so the receiver and may understand that yeah, it is related to promotion. If it is related to leave, then even they understand. So in this way, hope you are getting the point.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And one more important thing, the subject has to be precise. I mean, to the point. If you are writing for job application, so you should not write, I'm applying for job application where like I have been keep on. So, any query?
No, sir.
Yes.
So it has to be to the point. I mean, if you are writing for job application, you should make sure that you have to write only to the point. If you write, I am applying for the job, so-called software, and which I saw in the paper, or like I really need this job, you should not write all these things in the in the subject. Just write to the point, because you know why we should not write the lengthy subject.
No, sir.
Why? See, the important thing is that people, they may think that if I write the lengthy mail or lengthy subject or lengthy thing, so then like HR may get impressed, but actually they get depressed. The reason behind is they don't have time. And nowadays, even like yesterday, as the IPL it started, everyone liked to watch the 2020 matches. They just want the result within like few minutes, few hours. Now the world is changing. If the same it goes with the HR, like they used to receive some hundreds or thousands of mails. And if you write each and everything, which is not even, so even they don't have, like they have not done any data science course, so that they just proceed your data into the data mining, and then they gonna get the data, like exactly what. So obviously just write to the point. Hope you are getting the point, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If it is for promotion, so don't say I have been working for 10 years, so please promote, or please give me promotion. It's like, you know, if it is leave, so you just write leave due to ill health, but don't say that as I told you that my health was not good from the past 2 months, so please grant me leave or something. Just write so simple, like to the point. And nowadays in professionalism, people, they only accept the professional things because no one has time to listen. Hope you are getting the point, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is what your subject has to be. Now, as you can see, there is something called CC and BCC. What is the meaning of this? Have you seen in CC and BCC? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what actually the meaning of CC and BCC? If I'll click here, I can find CC and BCC. What is the use? Anyway.
No, sir.
So CC means which person you want to send this mail.
So even I can use two.
BCC.
No idea.
No, sir.
CC, what is the full form, by the way?
Carbon copy, sir.
CC, carbon copy.
Carbon copy. And BCC?
Blind carbon copy.
Blind carbon copy. So CC means, sir, suppose I want to mail what I do. Suppose I done a project part, or I send a mail to my manager, but I also send a mail to my boss, means manager to upper level. Then I put the mail in BCC. CCC, whatever mail I send CC, the person who don't know, I also send a mail to my boss.
So as you told, but in the opposite.
Yes. Suppose, sir, I send a mail to you, but I also send mail to society. It's not teaching well.
Voice is getting distorted.
My voice is not clear, sir. Hello?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Sir, suppose I mail to you, Amit sir teaching this type of this topic, but I also a mail to send a Narasati, but you don't know I send a mail to Narasati. You only
Okay. So where like Naresh IT you will keep in CC or BCC?
BCC.
Oh, then that's right. So by the way, others you understood?
Yes, sir. I understood, sir.
Once explain, please.
Oh, let me tell you. Let's say
That means, sir, you sent a mail and you also send that mail to another person, but that person doesn't know who wants which person you want to send this mail.
no.
That means,
Let me tell you one thing. Let's say you are working in an organization. Let's say as an HR, for example. So like most of the time, the HR, what is the work of an HR? You know.
To monitoring the doing job, sir.
No. So the whole year they don't keep on recruiting. So in their free time, what they have to do? They have to arrange all these functions, event planning. Okay. So
Yes.
as people they say that job of HR is very
Yes.
good, but I would recommend don't go with the HR job in case. Why? Because you are going to be at risk. Are you aware of everyone?
no, sir.
Their job is at more
No,
risk
sir.
than the employees because they do nothing. Just 19 to 20 questions. Same. If they like, they will select. If they don't like, they don't. And even for the job offer letter, even you don't have to bother. Like there is already like template they used to have. The only one thing what they do, change the name, date. So in event planning, actually, they used to involve more into. So let's say if the HR has to inform to all the employees about the event, and at the same time, even she has to inform all the employees that I have sent the invitation to our boss. So as she can't say, so what she gonna do? She is going to send the invitation to her boss by having all the employees in CC. It means the thing it is sent, the mail is sent to the boss, whereas parallelly it's being informed to the employees that your boss is going to visit here. So others will understand. So that's an indirect way. They directly don't say that your boss is coming. And obviously the boss comes, then all the employees must come. So this is the way, like if you keep anyone in CC, so that person come to know about the mail which is sent, but that person may or may not reply because that mail is intended only for the person who is there in two, like the boss. Now, I hope you are getting the point.
Yes.
So let's say if you want to give an invitation to our PM, for example, and at the same time, if you want to know all your people around you, like your company people, that are like all the board members. So again, you have to keep them in CC. What the point, everyone?
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
let's see about BCC. In BCC, what it happens, it's like, let's say you are working in an organization and you are working with a client. Whereas all the time you are sending any project to the client, and the client is also parallelly saying, like even you are just communicating with your client, and at the same time, not audible. Voice
Audible,
is-
sir. Audible, sir. Audible, sir.
just check it out the network.
Audible, sir.
Audible. So what it happens, let's say you are working with your client and always you are dealing with your client. One fine day your client told that even no worries, you just have to include me, even you don't have to include your manager. Earlier you were including your manager in the CC and even your manager comes to know about your project. But after a few days, the client says, no worries, like why you want to be like include your manager anyhow, like I'm the loyal client and you are the loyal employee. So just exclude him. So what this person does, because we never know about the future, so always you have to be cautious. So what he did, he like even like done the both of the tasks. Like even he did what the client said, and even he did what like he wants. He simply included the manager in the BCC.
Okay.
Audible now?
Yes, sir.
So he
Audible.
included his manager in the BCC, and as he included, then the client came to know that actually, what do we say? That he is not including his manager. So after a few days, the client who used to be very clever and the cheater, like what he said, that I have not received the project. Because the client may not be happy with your progress as well, who knows. Okay. So he just tells to your manager that I have not received the project. Whereas even you can't say that I have sent, because if the client might have deleted. Okay, and every time what they do, they used to have the access of the token source data. So even if the client has deleted from his end, and somehow like even from your end, it's like the backup is not available in your country, so it might be available at his country. So he might have deleted, for example, or due to some issue. So now he just pings to the manager that your employee, like the person who is working under you has not sent me the project. But even though he's saying that I have sent, and even you just lost the data, and the client already has deleted from his end. So now, like, even though you are going to tell the truth, but your manager may not believe, because we believe on the things that as a proof. So then after, like, as you were so loyal to your manager, then being loyal to your client, so your manager says to your client that please don't deceive us, because he has already included me in the BCC, and this is the proof. Then the clients understand that actually I thought I am fooling that employee, but that employee fooled. Now understood everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So this is the actual use of BCC. So in case if you want to send someone, at the same time, if you want that person should not know that you are even referring or sending the same thing to someone else, so you can include them in BCC. Okay. Clear everyone now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So like in case if you have like 3 to 4 mail IDs, then you can try at your home. Okay.
సార్ బ్రీఫ్లీ వన్ టైం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తారు సార్ నేను కొంచెం లేట్ గా జాయిన్ అయ్యాను సార్ సార్
What Shiva?
కొంచెం బ్రీఫ్ గా వన్ టైం రివిజన్ చేస్తారు సార్ నేను కొంచెం లేట్ గా జాయిన్ అయ్యాను.
So CC, in case of CC, if you want to send to your boss, at the same time, if you want to inform to your employees as well that I am going to invite my boss or our boss, so you just have to keep all the employees in CC and your boss in 2. But at the same time, if you want to share some secret information
ఓకే
to someone, and at the same time that person should not know that with whom we have shared that secret information, so you can include the other members in the BCC and that person in the 2 part. So if you want to know everyone that you have sent the message, then you can include in CC. If you don't want to know the persons, then you can include them in BCC. Okay.
ఓకే సార్
Now let's come to this. See the same it's written here.
Yes, sir.
Everyone can see others as well, but in blind carbon copy, if you don't allow others to see the intenders, like you don't allow, not if you. For the point,
Yes, sir. Sir, intender means?
intender means the desired person.
Okay.
Like here, everyone can see, but even few people, they even, which is not of their use, but even they want to see. So those are the intenders. Please make a note. Yeah, before this, even noted the previous one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Done.
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
I have a doubt, sir. Sir, CC में सर उन्हीं लोगों को रखेंगे ना सर जो मतलब एक दूसरे का देख सकें कि इसको भी ये मेल भेजा गया है, इसको भी ये मेल भेजा गया, लाइक दैट.
Yes.
और सर बीसीसी के अंदर इफ यू आर सेंडिंग मोर देन 1% और 2%, सो सर वो लोग नहीं जानते हैं कि किस किस को ये मेल भेजा गया है.
Obviously, even that person
Okay.
can't know the other person.
ओके सर.
The BCC one is mainly used in the defense.
In the defense. Okay sir.
Because the information used to very private.
Yes, yes.
So, good.
Sir, in IT companies, sir, lot of phrasal verbs are sir used, sir, when we are writing any mail, sir.
Mhm.
So, sir, how to generate, how to think about that particular phrasal verbs to apply this?
Okay.
Actually,
Like,
sir,
how
actually,
to
sir,
understand or how to write?
right, how to write and how to understand. Actually, sir, I am applying in IT, sir, with 3-year experience, sir, and sir, that is the fake experience actually. So company think that you have information about that mail, how to send a mail and how to read a mail and how to respond that particular mail. So like that, sir, actually my agenda is this, sir, to joining this base to how to write a mail, like writing skills. So no one can understand I have a fake experience like that.
You mean like you want to write in such a way so that they should not understand? That you mean?
Yes.
Okay. So for like the basic things, as I'm going to teach in this, whereas for the advanced one, like we used to have the course in which like I would I'll let you know. This particular mail will help you in 2 ways. This whole email session.
Okay.
The first one is that if you are being fresher, then how you can apply, and if you are working person, like after getting the job, if you want to take the leave, given those things. So most of the things will be helpful. But whereas the phrasal and the advanced phrasal verb and the proverbs, as you said, so that I used to include in my advanced course. So from there you can get the benefit.
Okay, sir. When
This
will
will
start
help
your
you.
advanced batch, sir?
That even I'm not sure when it will, like from the past 8 months, I have been waiting for the time.
Okay.
And it's been like when the management even asked me to start, whereas like due to lack of time, even I couldn't.
Sir, how much duration for that batch, sir?
Which one?
Sir, advanced batch, sir.
That even say 50 days.
50 days. Okay.
Whereas there I used to suppose that you are good at this.
Okay. Actually, sir, at this time we are learning technologies like Spring Framework, microservice, and real-time project. A lot of courses are I'm purchased, sir. So, sir, lack of time, sir, to do any courses. So that's why the reason I'm asking to any shortcut way to learn about that particular things. Basically, we are learning most of the things when we are working in the company, learning, right? So I want a little bit information about how to run that particular behavior.
See, in case of IT, let me tell you the actual scenario. You may think that those who are in IT, they are very good speaker, but the actual fact is they are not. They don't know even how to speak properly, but what they do, they just listen the same thing again and again, and they just come up with some 20 jargons. Am I right? Let's go with
Right.
the agenda. Let's go
Okay.
with only these things.
Yeah.
To be frank. Because as I have been into the IT, like in just 2 years, I understood because wherever I go, I used to like parallelly with the work. Most of the employees, what they do, they just keep on working. But what I used to do, I keep on analyzing more and more. In order to excel in your life, you don't have to stick only to the money. You have to stick to many more things. If I would have been stick to those things, then I would not have changed these many things. Okay, I get it. Okay. So try to analyze the people.
Okay, sir.
So the actual thing is that let me tell you. Even this thing I used to tell in the like manager session. I mean, when I design, even I used to take the sessions for the business strategies as well. So the important thing is that it's not important. Yeah, in your terms, let's say if you want to clear the UPSC, it doesn't mean that you have to learn the whole syllabus.
Yes, sir.
You just have to be smart enough to understand what is required, what is not required. If you know these two things, then easily you can clear your UPSC.
Yes, sir.
The same it works in the IT sector as well. So if you want to become manager, you don't have to learn all the technologies.
Yes, sir.
You just have to know how I can become, and which word I have to use, and whom I need to concern, how I need to proceed in terms of CEO or anything. So as like Super 30, it reminds me, Raja wahi banta hai.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now you got the point, Avinash?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sure.
sir.
Clear, sir.
So let's proceed. These are the interview questions that we'll discuss. Here we have the greetings. In case of greetings, we have hello, hi, hey. Okay. So hello is the more formal. Hi is the neutral and hey is very comfortable. So I would recommend not to use this. Okay. Even if you are going to meet and if you want to be very polite, then even you can use dear. But one recommendation, one suggestion, that if you are writing to an Indian, so please don't write dear. I hope you're getting it. Okay. Even though dear is very, very polite term, but to an Indians, if you write, or those who are like South Asian countries, so they used to take it in a very different manner. And even they may say, how dare you to tell me dear? Got the point?
Yes, sir.
But to the foreigners, like you, even they don't bother because they know. And even it's a research which is done. Like when I was doing the emotional intelligence, we have been given the data of like West country people and the East country people, Westerners and Easterners. So here the Eastern people, they used to be very sophisticated, towards their boss. Even if the boss does the mistake, the employees, they never say that it's your mistake. But in the Western countries, if they don't like the attitude of their boss or the way they behave, simply they say whatever the things it might be. So the same here it goes, and that's the reason they follow dear. Okay.
Yes.
So dear, but especially if you are writing to the government officials, then you need to say respected, because still they consider email writing as a application letter. And even you can't deny, because
Sir,
whatever
some people said to me, sir, when we communicated with the HR,
hello, yeah, tell me. Hello.
గ్రీటింగ్స్ రాసుకోవడం సార్.
Think, yeah, sure.
రాసుకోవాలా సార్ ఇది?
ఇది అయిపోయాక చెప్తాను టెక్నిక్స్. So see, in case of government officials, if you are writing for the first time, try to write dear sir or respected sir or ma'am. Whereas if you are writing to Google or Amazon, there you don't know who is the receiver. And what you have to use, to whom it may concern. To whom it may concern, because you don't know whether the opposite person or the on the other side, whether it's masculine or feminine. So due to that, you have to write, like if you are writing to Amazon or Google regarding whatever the things it might be, you need to write to whom it may concern. And mostly people, they use hello, and then followed by good morning or good afternoon accordingly. Yeah, Avinash, now tell me.
actually, sir, I would like to say that, sir, some people told me who are working in the IT company, when we are communicated with the IT HR, then you cannot call sir or madam. Sir, it is right or wrong, sir?
Obviously. So as you can see here, respected sir or ma'am only for the
Government office.
because they want. Whereas nowhere I have written sir. Even to your boss, I mean, even to your CEO, you should not say sir or ma'am. Even I told you the reason.
No, sir.
Everyone remember?
Yes, sir.
What's the reason? Yes, Smita?
Sir, in IT sector, there is no permanent boss like if employees giving their 100% and they have enough knowledge, then employees become one day boss.
So it's like in every 6 months, the technology changes. So let's say you may say, I have been working here for 10 years. But
No,
the
sir.
11th year, if the new employee came and if he has learned, then you become junior. So in IT, always you have to be updated.
Sir, direct call me sir, name, sir.
Yeah, directly you have to call by name. You should not say sir in IT. So initially, when I came from IT to this industry, I have faced a problem because I was just habituated to this, like the name one. Later on, I realized I have changed the IT to this field. So here I need to call like to the elders like sir or ma'am.
Okay,
For the first few months, like 3 to 4 months, I usually called to everyone by their name.
yes.
Later on, I realized that actually, because even while teaching to the managers, I just remember. But when I came into this students field, then I realized that I have to call the other faculties like sir or ma'am. Yes?
No, sir.
Sir, in this slide, sir, you are using to whom it may concern. So it is also greeting word, sir.
Sorry, here like if you're writing to organizations like Google or Amazon or the e-commerce where you don't know who actually can, and actually even we don't know who gonna receive. So for them we have tried. When in case of big government, like if you want to complain to the government officials,
Then we will use to whom it may concern.
obviously it means the concerned person.
So what we call in Hindi, sir?
Exactly, I don't know. Like
मैं
जो
आपके प्रति
कि
चिंता व्यक्त करता हूँ, like that, इस तरीके से है क्या?
not चिंता व्यक्त करता हूँ. It's like is the concerned person. What do we say concerned person? जो भी इस चीज के like ज्ञाता, not ज्ञाता, like department. The department, the person who belongs to this department. That's it.
In simple word, we can say that, sir, we are not sure who will receive this mail, then we will use to whom it may concern.
Yeah.
So in that particular scenario, we will use.
Because we can't say, let's say if you have complained yesterday, some other person have answered. Today, some others will answer. Because according to their time and the shift.
And after concern, sir, we will use, sir, comma, sir, right?
Yeah.
Then we start the sentence with the another subject.
Next. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir, completed.
Next is body. This particular thing. You need to say like, this is to inform you that. If you are introducing a topic for the first time, this is to inform you that, and then whatever the thing it might be. In case if it is like you are going to inform to your juniors, then you have to say, just let you know. Okay. Just let you know that we have received the project and we are going to proceed with it. Or this is to inform you that our CEO or manager or like zonal manager is going to reach or something, whatever it is. Hope you are getting the point.
Yes.
Have you?
Yes, sir.
So this is what, like, in case if you want to introduce, then out of these two terms accordingly, if you want to go formal, then you can go with this. And if you want to go informal, then you can go with the second. Please make a note.
Give me one example, sir, using this first scenario, sir. This is to inform you that. I mean, sir, give me some examples, sir, using this first sentence, sir. This is to inform you that.
This is to inform you that we are going to launch a new product for which, like, our manager or the zonal manager or the general manager is going to preside over the meetings. And second one is just to let you know that one of our team member got the like best employee award. Something. So second one is just for the like lower rank people, and the first one is like for the higher rank.
Yes,
Done,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
finished.
Next is follow up. Everyone has follow up mail. No?
No, sir.
Follow up, it means, let's say already you have discussed, and then after you are going to proceed further. Like as discussed this morning, or to follow up on our meeting or discussion, or regarding the things that what we have discussed.
Sir, in
Something
Scrum
already
meeting,
have discussed, follow up in the sense, Like, let's say you have sent a mail, they have received. Again, like they are going to reply something, and to that, if you are going to reply, so that reply is nothing but follow up. As we discussed in the morning, or like as we have discussed in our meeting, or as we have discussed in our previous mail. Hope you are getting the point, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
This
sir.
thing is happens in Scrum calls. Also.
Huh?
This thing is happen in Scrum call meeting, sir.
Come again, as
Scrum call meeting, sir. In
Discuss?
Scrum call, sir, Scrum, SCRUM. In Scrum call meeting, this type
Scrum
of things
meeting.
is happen. Yes, sir. This type of things is happen, sir.
Scrum meeting, actually, you know, Scrum is also a tool.
Yes, sir.
So, and one more Scrum meeting is the like roughly about the detailed meeting, and the other Scrum is like discussion about that particular tool. And mainly this managerial level people they used to have. Mainly the Scrum meeting. Like the employees, with employees they never used to. Like they used to have at the managerial level. That
Yes, sir.
so here we go. In case if you want to request or if you want to ask. So I hope you may remember in the requesting we have to use would and could.
Yes, sir.
So I would like to know if you have any information about the project budget, or could you please let me know about the details of the meeting. In case if you want to talk to your juniors, then you can say, uh, do you know if the project will be allocated today or tomorrow? Or do you know when will the project be allocated? Or when our boss will come? Or do you have any details about the project budget? So the above two are for like requesting, I mean being polite, and the below two are asking. Clear? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
please make a note.
Certain.
Then everyone.
सर
Done, sir.
सर सुपीरियर और सीनियर में क्या डिफरेंस है?
Superior and senior, to an extent we can say same, but not exactly. Superior is someone who is good in skills than you, and senior is who is working from more than, like if you are working from 2 years, he is working from 4 years, 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sir,
so then everyone,
ఫస్ట్ టైం ఇటేమడు వుడ్ నెక్స్ట్ టైం కుడ్ వాడచ్చు సార్.
see, it depends on the respect. If you want to give the respect, you can use would and could. If you don't want to give them respect, then just directly use do. Got the point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
ఎస్ సార్.
So, that's the so rest of the things will continue tomorrow. For the time being, just have a check on this.
Okay, sir.
Okay, everyone?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
And to practice the TED Talks as well. TED Talks will help you a lot.
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, everyone?
Yes, sir.
That will stop here, and we'll meet tomorrow then.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Yes, okay.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.